Hi, myself Deep Mangrolia. We are four members in our group, me, Romit, Rahul, and Bhargav. Today we are presenting group assignment in Business Analytics Fundamentals. Now we are go for the next slide. The report contains an in-depth analysis of Uluru goods sales, prices, and profit using Power BI from 2016 to 2018. Based on 10 different charts, results were gathered about states, cities, stores, and product groups. Dashboard helps spot successful achievements, notice inconsistent behavior, and assist with the company critical choices. Now we are go for the next slide. The process involved studying the location dataset in Power BI to figure out the state that has the highest longitude. This was accomplished by dropping the longitude and state options into the values pane of the table visual. The aggregation of longitude was updated so that only the individual places are listed instead of combining them. All the visual points were arranged in order of highest longitude value at the top of Camelot 2024. Using this system, it was easier to see each record clearly and correctly identify where the maximum longitude was located. The result demonstrated the New York State has the greatest longitude of 43.05. Moving on to question 2. Here we analyzed gross margins for each state in year 2017 using Power BI. The data came from the file titled W11 Uluru Goods. Our goal was to identify which state performed best in terms of gross margin, that is, the difference between revenue and cost of the goods sold, which is the key indicator of profitability. After importing the dataset into Power BI, I used a bar chart to visualize the sum of gross profit by state. To do this, I filtered the dataset for the year 2017 and then placed the gross profit field in the value section and the stat field in the axis. This generated a clear comparison across all states. From the analysis, it was evident by the California led with the highest gross margin at 13.4 K dollar, followed by Arkansas with 11.7 K dollar and Illinois with 9.9 K dollar. These are three states stood out significantly compared to others. If you look at the chart on the right, you will see that these top performing states are clearly separated from the rest, with the sharp drop in gross margin beyond the third state. The distribution suggested that while a few states are driving most of the profit, many others are trailing behind, which could indicate differences in operational efficiency, market size, or product performance across the state. In summary, Power BI was the excellent tool here to simplify a largest dataset into the insightful visual, allowing us to make data-driven observations and potential business decisions based on state-wise performance.
My name is Romit Savalya and now I am presenting the presentation. The Power by BI parcel was used to look at the W11 Ullu goods to find the highest disregard and the related store. The line chart was made by using store DCs for the x-axis and the max roll for discount on the y-axis. By using this arrangement as well as it become easy to find the best individual disregard approachable at any store. Since the optic was sorted by value, the top part of the chart highlighted and superlative disregard achieved. It appears that the store owns on 08 issued the biggest disregard on 1017-8. Now the question 4. to find out the city with the most expensive sales price in 2017. Power BI was used to examine the data in W11 Ulu goods. The cluster bar chart was prepared using the city desk on the y-axis and the original sales price on the x-axis, with the aggregation choosing max 5 years of data were taken by filtering the analysis to the year field from 2017. As a result, only the transactions for the chosen year were used. It was shown that Fort Collins recorded a peak sales for the 2017 at $2,054. Now the question 5. Using the W11 Ulu goods dataset on Power BI, the product with the top sales price in a front Collins for 2017 was determined. That data from products was put in the legend area and the original sales price was assigned to the sum in the value section. Only transactions from the year 2017 that take place in a front columns were included using filters. Therefore, the chart contained only records that were essential. The table showed the share of the original sales price made by each product among the listed products. Nails has the biggest share with an original sales price of the 4.18K. Now I'm starting the question 6. In a Power BI, the dataset from W11 Ulu goods was examined to search for the years nails had the most expensive original selling price. The donut chart visual was selected, putting year in the legend and adding the original sales price as a sum in the value section. To ensure data about only nails was included, the product filter was chosen. It outlined the way different original sales from 2016, 2017, and 2018 were separate out in that year. $483.02K was the highest total sales price. It's it's showing by the blue color, and equally 4.589% of the product total sale for that period. It's showing on the orange color. There is a three main color: orange, blue, and the dark blue. It's showing that in a chart, donut chart. The donut chart visual was selected, putting here in the legend of the adding the urgent cells. Thank you guys.
Hello, my name is Rahul Yadav, and sh- I'm going to represent my group presentation for this particular chart. Like, well, if I'm talking about this chart, which I can show like in the screen, it's showing the particular household category which had the highest fixed price for that in the year 2016. And this graph was made through this category, like putting category on x-axis and adding some of its original prices on y-axis. And it had which we can the household category had the highest fixed prices totaling 0.74 million, which is quite amazing for that year for 2016. And this data sheet to identify which category could was charged the fixed price during 2006, which we can show in this graph. If I'm talking, if I moving toward this graph, this is a stack bar chart which was arranging month on y-axis, while some of its gross profit on x-axis, and well, this year is identified as a legend. Well, Well, the which well for this year the lowest gross margin occurred in the November 2016 with total of like 9K dollars, which is quite very less. It's not quite less, and the I can say it is the least profitable year for that company for that particular for month in the month of November. Well, if I'm moving toward this graph. Well, in 2017, this showing that the crossway with the last gross grain was rain jacket with total gain of 320.71 dollars. It's not a good for that. It's not a good for that company for that year because it's very less. And this one is uh, the the data sheet was quite less profitable product for that year. Well, if I move toward this one, it's a column chart which analyzes uh like business had which have made more gross profit, which we can say like this year they have made more profit compared to the other year. And this one, the crosswheel, the highest grown gain for that for that year was nails, with a total gain of 102K dollars, which is very amazing for that company because it's not less 102K dollars. It's like more than 100K dollars, which is amazing. And like for this Uru Golden Sales, and which they have revealed that year with the highest gross profit featured the product 4B88, the product name have which have done the amazing for that company, which I can say it's a lifesaver for that company because they have made a lot of profit from that product. And it was nothing else than a nails, which is quite amazing, and with the total gain of 102K dollars, which is quite wonderful. Uh, that's it for it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Bhargav Suttaria and I am the part of group number 39. Today I will talk about the sales and profit overview. As you can see in this chart, there is a different charts, pie chart, bar chart, and round chart. The dashboard clearly show how much gross profit and generation each state, city, month, and product. In the highlight frequent and product related trends, identify factors contributing to company's results. Your slides allow you to compare how the organization performed in each year 2016, 2017, and 2018. As you can see clearly on this chart, the starting is the very high and gradually the chart will growing a low. There is a different chart gives you a different kind of information as you can see in this chart. In this slide I will talk about the pricing and discount analysis. This dashboard highlights the sales price and information about the discounts. On the right hand side on the slide you can see one picture which contains the different kind of charts. They support of finding out which price are the appropriate and with a discount may be needed. Having a slice for both years and store provides more details information that can be used to compare over various stores and year price. You can see there is a nails which was the highest on the price discount and the analysis. In this slide, I will talk about the product profitability and the breakdown. The dashboard presents information on profitability by both products and categories. You can see on the right hand side of the slide there is a different kind of a charts which shows the product categories and also their profitability of that product, which describe the all things. It evaluates the difference between the original and gross profit of each product to find those are most profitable. The most profitable product or year by you can see 2016, 17, and 18. It covers the locations and the timing of the events. In this slide, I would like to talk about a conclusion. The wall use of the things. The use of a 10 dedicated visualization highlights the most important trend in discounting, earning profit, and selling product types. Overall, 3 dashboard provides a clear picture of Uluru goods activities. The insight from the analysis can be used to improve pricing, stores, and product to maintaining a competitive advantages and increasing business profitability.